Hi and welcome to the channel. My name is Anas and I'm sorry I haven't really been posting anything lately. I've been flying a bit. I've got a lot of video I have to go through to cut and edit, and I'm gonna be making like a video of flights and crashes very soon. I've been busy at my desk. I've been trying I was actually gonna make a video about this. I don't know if you can see it, but this is a CCTV camera. It's very cheap. It is also advertised as a low light camera, and it will switch between black and white, night vision, and color video. It doesn't have a fisheye lens, which I've been waiting for something like this to sort of come up in my in the list, so I could buy it and test it out. More about this a little bit later. I'm just gonna show you. So yeah, so I serviced this one. This is a brushed ducted drone. This is the Xmas, the Christmas E011. It's got the bigger motors. Can't remember what they're called. The 11. These are the 615s and these are the 720s. I think so, something like that. I'm not sure. I can't remember. I mean, I don't know how many people fly this anyway. But I had to do a lot of stuff to make this work. I had to solder on a new antenna because that flew off in a crash. I've changed the propellers. I put on this camera, and this is just a lovely drone to fly. This just flies so well. Even on 250 milliamps, I get around 3 minutes flight with this, pushing these batteries. But with 300 milliamps, yeah, I get 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes, just cruising around, of course. This doesn't fly acro. I haven't flashed it with silverware or anything like that. I guess you could flash it with silverware, maybe. But I just use this as just an indoor flyer to, like, if I've loaded up batteries and I'm not able to fly my my Whoop outside, which I really like doing, then I'll just wear down my batteries to storage using this inside. So I've got a really nice video. It'll be coming up. It'll be the next one of this one. It's just going to be a short video where I'll fly this around at nighttime at home. In my homestead cottage, of course. And then there's this build. It's kind of the same. It's got the little bit tiny motors. It's got a different. It's still the 010 board. So, but it's from JGRC. And I've put the VTX. I don't know if you can see it because it's all blacked out. But there's like sticky tape underneath the flight controller, and that's where I put my VTX. I have issues trying to change channels on it. I'll have to lift up the board to do that, but or put something in so I can press the button from the side. You can just kind of see if you just. I'm just gonna try and point, but like right in there, like I can just hit the button through the hole. Can you hear that? Because there's a hole in the board, so that's just perfect. So I can change the channels through the board. That's perfect. I tuck the antenna out through the back, like underneath here, so that it kind of sticks out so I can get better reception. It's a great little flyer. This is the one I'm going to be flying around in the garden as soon as these batteries are charged up. Because this camera is just, it's actually okay. It's not very good for low light. I'm just going to get the packaging so you guys can see what it is. It's this one, the Mini CCTV camera, AHD, TVI, CVI, and CVBS. Bollocks, we don't need that. All you need to make sure when you order it, if you're in Europe, you're going to want the PAL version, and if you're in America, you want to order the NTSC. It's got audio. It's actually got Oh, there it is. It's got audio. It has a little microphone that I have broken off because it was annoying and I can't send audio anyway. But I guess if you were to hook it up and use it, um, then this tiny microphone, um, which I'm gonna put in some safe spot for now, because I might use it later. But if you have a DVR on board, then you could get audio as well. It's pretty cool from the camera. So it does come with 4 wires. Obviously, I just soldered on my own. I took away the wires it came with because I didn't need the audio. But it does come with audio. It is a CCTV camera, and yeah, and it was dead cheap. So this one's the model. The model is the 2000. I don't know if you can see that. 2051 R-L. System is VBS PAL, and this costs 58 crowns, with so like 100 crowns, which is I guess 20 bucks. It's pretty cheap for a camera. And you can just hook it up to your own VTX, and yeah, and I kind of just stuck it on with double-sided tape and rubber bands. Pretty tight. It's obviously these little infrared or UV, I don't know what kind of lights these are. I mean, they don't light up very much. Not enough to be able to see more than about, I don't know, about a foot away. You can see the hand in darkness, but that's about it. It doesn't light up. For this to work, you're gonna need a lot more of these diodes out in front to kind of shine up, or lights, just lights, so you can shine forward. And then I guess you would be able to fly it at nighttime. It does. This camera switches, like in low light. We're talking, it switches between the normal color vision and low light pretty fast, and I'm gonna try and see if I've got a video where I can show this maybe later, but not in this video. It does come with instructions, the camera, different series, what angle it is. It's got a flat, mine has a flat pinhole. I think it's 75 degrees, so it's not very wide. Yeah, they make all of these kinds of CCTV camera, so yeah, and yeah, shows you even how to wire it up. So very nice, very nice. Not a bad product, but not good for nighttime flying, at least, which is what I was hoping. I was hoping I could whoop around in my garden at nighttime, like complete darkness, and just see it in black and white very clearly, but I can't. So, but that was an experiment, and it's always nice to experiment. You learn things when you make experiments. So sorry, I'm just looking for a Ziploc bag for this little microphone, because I'm gonna hold on to that because I might want to use that later. Yeah, so that's going in a box. I don't have any more space we'll put it down here. I hope I'll remember where it is. What else have I done? Well, I've been taking this camera apart. This is the 4K camera. I wanted to see how much weight I could lose off this thing if I don't have the screen and I just have the inside. So I removed all of this and the battery, and let's just take a look at this. Really? Now I get a battery problem? Sorry, my scales aren't working, but this doesn't weigh very much. You could take the speaker off as well. The speaker's soldered on here, There's not really any need to have a speaker on here, at least not for flying. It does have a microphone right there, like the other one I've just shown you, and yeah, and the range is a lot better now that I've taken the antenna out, and it's actually able to stick out like this. A lot better range. Also did some tests with this. I've got a different lens here. This is for another camera. And I tried putting on this lens. It's the same mounting holes and everything. So I tried putting on this lens. And what happened was it just becomes a microscopic lens. So you can film 4K microscopic things with this camera now. If I put this lens on, which might be handy. I mean, I tried making a little video of this, and I was able to like read all the little numbers totally clear with this lens. Unbelievable. It's like you can see everything, every detail of all the resistors and everything with this lens. So so that's pretty much what I've been up to. It's just been messing about at my desk. I have been filming some of it, but I've also been drinking while doing this, because I'm an adult and I can drink beers while I sit here at my desk and do stuff. There's nothing wrong with that. But I did get pretty drunk, so I haven't posted that because I don't know. It just became like an hour-and-a-half long video of me rambling on and trying to troubleshoot, because I couldn't get the camera on the like with this at least, I couldn't get the camera working with the VTX, and then I found out that I'd soldered on the wire, the video wire to the camera, but onto the camera, but then it had like broken off the VTX, and obviously that took me about half an hour to figure out that I'd done that. Yeah, stuff like that happens, and I didn't think it was interesting, but I mean, let me know in the comments if you would like really long videos. Another thing I would really like is please help me out. I am begging you guys, spread the word of my channel. The channel might actually change name, but it's still gonna be the same stuff. But spread the word on my channel. I really want to get to 1,000 views with the help of all you guys by the end of August. That is my goal anyway, because I really want to live stream when I sit here at my desk and just do my thing. Live streaming seems to be the natural next step for this channel. That's what I really want to do. But you have to have at least 1,000 subscribers on YouTube before you can live stream. So, thank you, YouTube, for making it hard to make content that you want to make. But yeah, I would love to live stream. I think it'd be a good platform to live stream when I'm sitting here working on projects and problem solving. It might actually help a lot of people out, at least to get confidence to do the same, because I'm just an amateur. Yes, I've been doing this for many years now, but I'm still an amateur. I'm not doing this professionally. But I would love to do this professionally. But for now, I would love to just be able to live stream on my channel. But I need views. I need subscribers. So subscribe to the channel if you just found it. And yeah, comment down below. All your comments, I read all of them. I answer most of the comments. And I really, really appreciate all the comments I get down below. Other news, look what plants and spray paint can do. And I think this is how we're gonna end off the video. I pimped my goggles, just took a bit of spray paint and spray painted it all white first. Obviously I sanded it down, and then put some leaves on there when it was almost dry, the white, so it could still stick. And then I just did the black, and then with a pair of gloves, I did the splatters, spray painting on my glove and splattering. So I got the splatters on the side. So that looks pretty neat. And yeah, I love doing this kind of stuff. It's always great to put your own ideas into work and have your own custom stuff, you know? It's just nice to have your own custom stuff. And I think these turned out absolutely beautiful. So these are the EV 200Ds. I fly with these. I'm very satisfied with this product. I don't experience so much latency. I haven't tried a pair of Fat Sharks, so I have nothing to compare with. But I really like the fact that I can move the diopters. My friends can use these goggles as well. I can focus on the screen. It's LCOS screen. Eachine were the only ones who actually figured out how to make that work. The LCOS screens don't have pixels. They're a different technology. So even with a shitty camera like this one, like I think it's a 3.5, maybe a 5 megapixel camera, it just looks the bollocks. Excuse my language. It just looks amazing. So I could highly recommend the LCOS system. But then again, there are other goggles that you can get that are better than these, I think, like the SkyZone. So, but these are pretty cheap now. The EV200Ds. You can still get the pads for the goggles for your eyes. I use the thick one because that fits my face better. I don't have a big head, so these fit me perfectly. They don't hurt on the nose. Even though, I mean, look at this. It's wearing down. You can see it's wearing down. They're worn. They've been used a lot. They've been sweat a lot in here, but they are pretty good, and I'm pretty satisfied with these ones. I think it's a decent product for someone starting out that wants a little bit higher end than just a pair of box goggles. And yeah, I think that's it for me today. I don't really have anything else to show you guys, not yet anyway. I need to do a lot of video editing, and yeah. Oh, just one last thing. Oh, this baby has been flown around. Jeez. This thing has been flown around a bit. This is just a beast. I don't even dare putting it on 3S. I'm very satisfied with the punch outs it gets with 2S. Also because the batteries are lighter than the 3S. I use 450 milliamp 2S on this one, and that just seems to work really, really, really fine. And I've been enjoying flying this a lot. It doesn't make any sound. It's very quiet, and it's been crashed a hell of a lot. I've had to do some, I don't know if you, yeah, you can see that. I've had to do some work on the arms here because they were starting to crack, starting to delaminate. So I used some epoxy. This is some softer epoxy. Haven't used this before. It's this epoxy 2K 90-second double mixture. Normally I'll use some proper laminating epoxy that is for carbon fiber that I've also got in my shed, and I obviously did that first, but now I just gave it this because this was a lot easier. It's just so much easier to just get one of these and then just mix it up and then give it and let it dry for about 24 hours to 48 hours. This has got a bit of give. You can even see fingerprints in it, even though it's completely dry. It's a little bit more rubbery, so I thought that would be good. It seems to have done the job, at least, and hopefully nothing's gonna happen with this. This is the HCLRC Petrol 120 Pro, Parrot 120 Pro they call it now. Absolutely brilliant drone. Camera is really clear, very good for dusk as well. I had to, you can see I've lowered the camera a lot because it had too much tilt. I couldn't fly it, I couldn't see anything. I don't fly that fast yet, so but I do fly freestyle acro and just cruise around, and that was what I was doing because I need to get to know this baby before I really give it gas. Yeah, that's it. Stay tuned for more FPV and RC related content. Comment down below and subscribe, and thank you for subscribing and thank you for watching till the end. This is a long video and I'm sorry, but But stay tuned for more, and hope you're having a really good time. Get out there, start flying, and as always, fly hard.